Thank you for watching WISD TV and welcome to the Black Box Theatre on the campus of University High School. I'm pleased to be here with 4 outstanding students and drama teacher Glenn Price, and the students here are getting ready for an African American History Month performance of a play called The Colored Museum. And I'm going to start out by talking with Mr. Price about the play and putting it together in honor of African American History Month and the work that's gone into this. Talk a little bit about the work that you do with these students.
Well, we work on characterization, we worked on acting, we work on self-improvement, but what I wanted to really work on was owning and understanding their culture and heritage. For me, it was a big thing to do this because my African American population in theater is growing phenomenally. So I really wanted to do that to help them and to teach them where they come from.
Cool. Talk a little bit about this play, The Colored Museum.
Okay, The Colored Museum, it was written in the 80s, and it talks about the culture coming from the slave ships all the way to present day. And it talks about the stereotypes and different situations that happen in the black community, some good, some bad, and it makes fun of all of it to better teach and understand it.
So it's satirical in nature, but the kids really learn a lot by performing and participating in this.
Oh, correct. For instance, we have a piece called Get On Board, and it's a girl talking about, she's dressed as a flight attendant, and she's talking about how, you know, you're supposed to act well and do well, but this is all on a slave ship, which is, you know, not such a good moment, but we embrace that culture because it helps us understand where we came from.
Is The Colored Museum a play that you participated in when you were a student, either in college or high school?
It was a play I was in college. I actually played a character called Miss Raj. She's talking about, he is talking about the gay culture in the black community and how it's looked upon and everything else. But that is the character I played.
Okay, well, you mentioned the Get On Board, and that's the slave ship that brings the slaves over to the Americas. Talk about some of the other satirical parts of the play that have to do with black history.
There is the Mom on the Couch play, which is a piece on black theater and how it was viewed and accepted or not accepted and the different genres that it's been through. There's also the hair piece talking about black beauty and what the hair and or extensions means to the black woman. There's also a piece about what makes a black person. It's called Unethel's Cooking. And there's another piece called the photo session, and it is about the glamour and beauty of black culture in the magazines and how that does or does not represent well with the black community.
Now, it's my understanding that the performance is not going to be in the big Performing Arts Center. It's going to be right here in the Black Box Theatre. Talk a little bit about what this brings to University High School.
This is a phenomenal facility, you know, with the auditorium and the Black Box Theatre. I chose to do this because it's very intimate. Acting is very personal, and I wanted the students to understand that when you're acting with someone 2 feet in front of you, that not only are you letting them into your world, but you are helping them understand where you come from and feel.
I guess it's important for the folks at home to know that the seating here is very limited then, and you're going to have tickets on sale very soon. In fact, you're probably already selling tickets.
We will start selling tickets actually tomorrow.
All right. And that would be February the 15th, at the cost of $2 in advance, $3 at the door, and not much seating, but there is some audience participation, I believe, from what I understand by watching one of your students a moment ago.
There is. We invite the audience to laugh with us, to cry. We invite them to really experience this moment because it's not done often enough in the Black Box.
Okay, we're going to talk just a few minutes now with some of the students who are involved in the Colored Museum play here at University High School. And who do we have here? Your name and your grade level.
My name is Davion. I'm in 11th grade.
Great. Davion, are you looking forward to this performance, and if so, why?
Yes, sir. And well, because it touches the roots of where we first came from, and plus I like to act because it expresses how I feel. And plus, Mr. Price is a good teacher and has taught me a lot from this play. And just being able to act it can, can really show people what we really know and what we have learned.
Okay, you're a junior this year. Have you participated in some drama events before, or is this your first taste of it?
This is actually my second play. My first play was actually with in the actual theater, in the actual big box, the stage.
Okay.
And I can't remember what the name was, but I know that I was playing a older man who was in his 70s, and I had a lot of jokes to have, and I was trying to make people laugh in the play, and really just basically catch the audience's attention with just little afterthoughts and stuff like that.
Sure. Every actor wants to steal the show, and I would think that that's something you want to do. Talk about your part in this particular performance of the Colored Museum.
And my part in this play is actually showing the people that in magazines that everything isn't exactly what it seems. When you take pictures, and actually what you're wearing isn't exactly what people have at home or what people actually look like. In the magazines, they actually show a different figure of black people, because some black people don't have, or some people are misfortunate and don't have everything they have in the magazines. And, people are smiling in the magazines, but everybody isn't smiling at home,
Very good. Well, best of luck to you, and keep working hard, and hopefully you'll have some crowds out here.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on down and talk to our next student. Your name and your grade level.
My name is Gabrielle Smith, and I'm a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. Okay, talk about your background with theater and why you're in this class to begin with.
This is actually my second year, my first year in theater productions. I wasn't in theater in the past years. I just got in theater my freshman year, just thought it was just something to do, and it just kind of pulled me in.
So you started out by have to take an elective of some sort, right? And you ended up falling in love with it, I would take it. Talk about your performance, or what we can anticipate seeing you play a part in the Colored Museum.
Actually, my part is, as Davion said, we're in the photo session together. Okay. And it's basically stating that you don't always, in the magazines, you see smiles and you see the beautiful clothes, but it's not always that. It's deeper, and not only just clothes and smiles and just what they say in the magazines is not really true.
What do you enjoy most about participating in drama and in performances like this?
I just enjoy the acting experience and my friends around me.
Very good. Congratulations and best wishes, and keep working hard.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on down. And who do we have here? Your name and your grade level.
My name is Jeremiah Saldana, and I'm in the 9th grade.
Okay, talk to me about, as a freshman, being on this campus for the first time and participating in drama for the first year.
It's been a fun experience. I first got started in this program over the summer. I was in the summer camp that Mr. Price was holding here, and so I got my first actual acting experience here when I was in this little rendition of The Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf, and then I got here for my first semester. I was in his regular class, and then he moved me on up to this class, and this will be my third school production.
Well, it sounds to me like you really like this sort of thing.
Yeah, it's really fun. I didn't think I was actually going to enjoy it that much when I first got out of 8th grade. I was like, I don't really want to do much here, but then I heard about theater and how fun Mr. Price was from my brother, and so I decided, why not just take a chance? So.
Sounds great. Talk about your role in the part of this Colored Museum that you're going to perform.
I'm the narrator for the Last Mama on the Couch play. It's supposed to take a look at the stereotypical black family, how they live in the ghettos, and how the mama's like the Medea from the Tyler Perry movies, and how it's just supposed to be a funny look at the inside life of a black ghetto family.
Sounds like a lot of fun. You enjoy working hard with your fellow students on this project?
Yes, I've had a lot of fun. It's gotten me a lot closer to the students that I haven't talked to before in this classroom, or the people that I never even knew existed at this school.
And just a freshman, boy, you have a bright future ahead of you, whatever you choose to do, but especially in drama, it sounds like.
Yes. I actually plan on pursuing a career in acting after I'm done with high school. So,
Wow, I tell you what, from what I've heard so far, I think you're going to be well on your way.
thank you.
Okay, and last but not least, let's talk to this next student, your name and your grade level.
I'm Jasmine Gaither. I am in ninth grade.
Also a freshman. Tell me why you enrolled in drama classes.
Well, when I was in the 7th grade, I took theater, and it really inspired me to want to do it and perform in front of people. So that's why I'm in here now.
Good. Tell me a little bit about your role in the Colored Museum, or roles. You may have multiple roles.
In the Colored Museum, I am in a monologue called Get On Board. It's about I'm a flight attendant on a boat, and they're slave ships. They're coming to America, and it just puts it in a different perspective, and it kind of turns it and flips it and make it funny. But it really gets deep into how African Americans come slaves everywhere in different countries.
Good. What do you like most about Mr. Price's class and participating in this play and others?
I like the atmosphere. I like the people around me. It's so much fun to perform in front of people. You know, you get nervous at first, but once you're in it, and it's like one of the best things in the world.
Great. Well, we're going to watch this young lady as she performs her role, and it is called, once again, Get On Board. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Let's take a look at her scene.
Welcome aboard Celebrity Slave Ship, departing the Gold Coast and making short stops at Bahia, Port-au-Prince, and Havana before our final destination of Savannah. Hi, I'm Miss Pat. I'll be serving you here in Cabin A. We will be crossing the Atlantic at an altitude that's pretty high, so you must wear your shackles at all times. To put on your shackle, take the right hand and close a metal ring around your left hand, like so. Repeat the action using your left hand to secure the right. If you have any trouble with bonding yourself, I'd be more than glad to assist. Once we reach the desired altitude, the captain will turn off the fasten your shackle signs, allowing you a chance to stretch and dance in the aisles a bit, but otherwise, shackles must be worn at all times. And also, we ask that you please refrain from call and response singing between cabins, as that sort of thing can lead to rebellion. And of course, no drums.
That was Jasmine Gaither performing Get On Board, a part of the Colored Museum play that the students here are working on at University High School. Again, I'm joined by Glenn Price, the theater director here. And I tell you what, talking to her, a freshman, another freshman, a sophomore, and a junior, I think the future is bright for dramatic performances here at University High School. Talk about these young people.
Definitely. My program has grown from 80 to 130, and every year I'm having to accommodate more kids, and kids are wanting to be in this, and they just love my class. My production class, my first year was like 8 or 12 people, and now I'm at 34. So just the aspirations that they have and the dreams that they have, I'm lucky to be a part of that and watch them grow.
Right, and you sort of have grown it from scratch, so to speak, because you came in here when this building was brand new. Of course, it's only in its second year, but what great facilities you have to work with.
It's so beautiful. This is even better than my high school that I went to. But I'm teaching the kids to not only appreciate the art, but appreciate the space that we were given, and that very few schools are lucky to have not only a black box and a PAC, but a beautiful school like this as well.
Okay, once again, let's talk about the Colored Museum and the plea to have folks out there join us here in the Black Box Theater to watch these wonderful kids perform.
The Colored Museum, again, is a satire, and it's about the black culture and history of it, and they've been working really hard on it. They've had it since January, and they've stayed after school, they've come before school, they even sometimes come in during lunch to work on it. So I'm just so proud of them and can't wait for y'all to come see it.
Great. Congratulations. Best wishes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, once again, that's the Black Box Theater right here at University High School. The production is called The Colored Museum, February the 26th, the 27th, and the 28th at 6 p.m. each evening. Tickets are $2 in advance, $3 at the door. Y'all come and watch these kids perform. Great job.
Thank you so much.
I'm at University High School with Mr. Glenn Price and a great bunch of students who are learners today, leaders tomorrow.